Hi. I've been thinking about me and Ben's conversation from the other day and about masculinity and just how young men live their life. And I can stop thinking about that conversation. And now I'm like just in a place of just rethinking. That conversation made me rethink what it means to be like a young man in today's society and what values I want to place in my life. I feel like, um, number one, I feel like out of that conversation, I realized that I lived a lot of my life on autopilot. I was just going through the motions and not really like airplane. I was just going through the motions and not really like kind of living. And now I just want to live like just more with more intention and with more purpose and want to be more driven. And I feel like that was just really that's really just how I naturally am, but for so long I suppressed it because I felt like me being a more sensitive guy and me being just me, um, I felt like I wasn't able to live that way, and I don't want to live on autopilot. I feel like one of like the ideas of like what being a man in society is like we have to live so disconnected and on autopilot all the time. And sometimes there might be like seasons of life where we are on autopilot, but when you find yourself in those stages or in those seasons, I feel like it's a chance and an opportunity for you to first recognize it and second ask God to help you break out of that because living on autopilot is essentially not really living, it's just existing. And yeah, it's good to just exist, but I feel like we can experience the beauty. Life is so beautiful, and yeah, it's there's a lot of dark things in life. There's a lot of things that happen in life that are just not good. Um, but there's so much beauty in life, and I feel like if we just stop going through the motions and live from our heart and live out of that, then we will feel more fulfilled with our life. Um, just getting a bit personal, but like when I was like started like going through my like own awakening a couple years ago, I realized that one of like my problems was that I was kind of too afraid to not live on autopilot. So like going through the motions was kind of felt safe for me in a way, but I realized that it wasn't healthy. So over time and like with a lot of therapy, I realized that this wasn't this wasn't a way to live, and living life is experiencing every thing that humans experience. I'm talking more so like emotion wise and just oh like right now I'm just so happy. Oh, it's like a nice fall breeze. I don't want to. Sorry for the wind, but I feel like that's something that I feel like going through the motions and living on autopilot does lead to like a lot of addictions, whether it be like pornography or like weed or anything like that, or just like being addicted to like your work. I feel like that's just a way to it's kind of like on autopilot. And this isn't like me versus like every other guy. This is like me and speaking for other men that feel that way. Like this is like it's okay that you find yourself in those situations, but um, there's more. I would say to like men that are struggling with that. There's like so much more to life um, than just going through the motions and living on autopilot. And once you break out of that, then you'll be able to find yourself living with joy, even if like things aren't I don't know how to say it, even if like life is just kind of unraveling, you can live with joy once you choose to make that hard decision. And my ideology is living from the heart and not just on the surface, which I feel like a lot of men struggle with, including myself. So that's all I wanted to say for today. That's kind of I've been reflecting so much on that hangout I did with Ben. I think it was last week, and it's just so amazing. Like even the ability to have that conversation with him was because I decided to make that decision. Like I'm gonna have this conversation with Ben. Ben usually like just picks things out of like my own heart that I'm dealing with, and he like kind of just he says it, and I'm just like, wait, are you spying on me or whatever? But no, it's like so good to have that relationship that someone is able to do that, and I'm so blessed to have that. But I will be releasing more videos when I can, and I hope y'all enjoy your afternoon. I just realized I said enjoy your afternoon, but I'm not even releasing this video today.